The Kirklees Democracy Commission are working with local citizens and others to grow a stronger local democracy from the ground up. Over 1,000 people have shared ideas about the kind of local democracy we want to be a part of for the next generation and beyond.
Being able to get involved in democracy is really important, and I've heard about things that are in place.
I think there's quite a lot of distrust, even with councillors.
The councillors as individuals have been very supportive, very knowledgeable, and are prepared to get off the backside. And
in certain areas of the district there's a great deal of communication and understanding with their local councillors, but in other areas there's very little.
69 councillors, very difficult to get uniformed and decisions, I would think.
Councillors being the voice of their local community and the people that have elected them.
There's got to be some sort of review of making sure that, you know, people who are busy and working can do the job.
To have some sort of support network for councillors, if possible, cross-party.
Get the faces out there in the way that isn't considered intrusive.
Certainly seen an improvement in my own personal relationships with councillors.
We can give our view to them and they can give their view back to us.
These consultations are just about ticking boxes, and they're not going to do anything, they're just going to stay as it is.
I just think there's a big gap in terms of where the space is for debating things.
Local people are not able to have a say on issues which are important to them.
I think that just sums up really the state of our democracy in lots of ways, that people aren't in a position to be informed, to make informed decisions.
I think making things easier, getting back to the grassroots level and more face-to-face.
Direct conversation between councillors and members of the public.
Maybe you need to publicise more. People think that you just sit in places like town halls, have nice big dinners and ride around in big black cars.
And it just needs to be more transparent. Just more opportunities to hear councillors speaking and candidates as councillors speaking about what they believe in, really.
You can come to a council meeting, can't you?
They shouldn't focus on their party's ideals, more the ideas of the community.
Democracy's been taken away by central government to such an extent.
But actually, local issues are about whole diverse things which aren't necessarily going to fall into party lines.
Basically trying to take national politics out of local politics and have councillors who are more independent.
I think people are only going to get more involved if we have a fairer voting system that reflects more the diversity of views.
I very much feel like I'm from Kirklees, and that's a place that I've always lived, but that people who've lived here longer don't have that sense of identity.
Democracy seems to be very strongly tied up with local identity, and that's what makes people passionate about it or not.
There are issues which just go beyond the border. If we can't change practically anything, just to sort of show the alliance and show that we care beyond the backyard.
I'd like to be able to vote enthusiastically for my local councillor.
I've only had positive experiences of dealing with councillors.
But they're trying something very exciting. They're trying something very forward-thinking.
I like Kirklees Council. I feel safe in there because I know there's councillors there to connect with us and help us.
Young people can't get involved in democracy unless councillors get involved with them.
I think it's probably really important that you follow this through, if only to engage with people who don't really understand how democracy works.
Local councillors should actually be guiding local people through what the process is. It's not going to be anything to get them involved and to inspire them unless they see it in action. Words can only do so much.
Part of the reason I think why people don't engage is because they don't understand it, and they don't understand it because nobody explains it to them and how it actually affects their life. So I think it would be really important to go forward with this. Thank you.
If you want to be a part of a stronger local democracy, get involved at www.democracycommission.org.uk.